Thanks for joining us here in the WBTV News Now desk. I'm Caroline Hicks here with First Alert meteorologist Alicia Wilson. Well, Alicia, we've been waiting for it. Tonight marks the official start of fall at 9:04. I'm excited for fall. I don't know how you're feeling about it. But I think a question a lot of people have is why the 9:04? Why does it start so late in the day?
Well, I think everyone's ready for some cooler temperatures, and we're going to get the cooler temperatures because the cold front's headed our way. It's approaching as we speak. So behind that, we'll get some of that cool Canadian air pushing in. But fall is tonight, or it starts tonight at 9:04 because that's when the Autumnal Equinox will occur. So that's when the sun will be directly overhead at the equator at 9:04. So we have little graphic here we want to show you. The Autumnal Equinox, of course, starts at 9:04, and that's in the northern hemisphere. And looking at the Earth, if you were to go into space and look at the Earth, you would see that the sun would be directly overhead at the equator at 9:04. So that means that we'll have nearly an equal amount of daylight as nighttime hours, nearly equally, not quite. But that's why it's going to be occurring at 9:04 because that's the time that that's going to be happening. So from here, after that cold front pushes on through, you can see that our temperatures are going to be coincide with that as well. So we'll see our average high temperatures going down over the past couple of days. We've been unseasonably hot, upper 80s, lower 90s. But from here, it's all downhill. And with the after the equinox, the days start to get noticeably shorter. We'll start to lose about 2 minutes of daylight each day. I want to get you the latest on the tropics, of course. We are still tracking what is now Hurricane Fiona. It's still a Category 4 hurricane at this time, and it's going to be headed towards Bermuda later on tonight, impacting it with some heavy rainfall and, of course, the strong damaging winds. The winds currently, they're sustained now at about 130 miles per hour. So this is definitely a major hurricane. It's moving towards the north-northeast at 16 miles per hour, and the pressure is definitely low. So it's checking all the boxes when it comes to being a major hurricane. Now, after it impacts Bermuda, it is going to get down to a Category 3, which is still a major hurricane, and head towards portions of Canada and impact places like Nova Scotia. And from there, you pretty much won't be hearing about it anymore, but we'll be watching another disturbance that's out in the Atlantic and also a cluster of thunderstorms that's out across South America right now, just off the coast there of Venezuela.
All right, Alicia, so I know a lot of people want to know when is it going to actually feel like fall out there, because right now, it really doesn't. It's been very warm.
There's no evidence of fall if you step out the door right now, but that's all going to be changing later on tonight. You're going to notice a little bit more cloud cover coming in as this cold front heads our way, and also the chance for a few scattered showers. So we're in the 90s. Look at that. We had a surge of warmth this afternoon, 95 in Chesterfield, 94 in Charlotte. It's still at 70 in Boone, and that's where the cold front is going to be pushing first, of course. But we're going to wrap up the afternoon with a mixture of sunshine and clouds, a few scattered showers. Then it's going to become breezy later on tonight. Winds will occasionally gust upwards of about 25 miles per hour. Again, there's the current position of the cold front. Still hasn't pushed through the Carolinas, and you notice that as you stepped out the door. Those temperatures are still very hot into the 90s. The humidity is not too bad, but we still got the dew points into the 60s. So here's a current check of where those showers are. Starting to see a couple of those trying to develop across the Carolinas. So just be aware of that as you're heading out this afternoon. Not expecting anything severe, but you may feel a couple of drops hitting you, maybe if you're headed from home or headed to home or coming home from school, but much cooler air pushing in behind this system. So let's walk you through Futurecast. You see how those showers quickly push through. A mostly clear sky to kick off tomorrow morning, and plenty of sunshine as we go throughout the day on Friday. A few more passing clouds on Saturday, and it'll be on Sunday that another cold front will head our way. We'll also get some occasional gusty winds up to about 25 miles per hour later on tonight, and also going throughout the day on Friday. So we've got some breezy conditions ahead and much cooler temperatures. We're going to go from 90s today to only a high of 76, which is actually a bit below where we should be for this time of the year. Back up to near 80 on Saturday, and with that next cold front headed our way, we'll push back into the 80s very briefly, the lower 80s, before we start to cool it back down again for next week. Tonight's low temperatures, Caroline, last night we were at 62. Tonight we're expecting 50s, a low of 53 in Charlotte, 44 in Boone. So there is fall arriving just in time, right on cue. And tomorrow, highs only into the mid to upper 70s, only a high right around 68 for the mountains. And this is going to continue right on through the weekend and for the start of next week. Got a pretty benign 7-day forecast for right now. Just about a 30% chance for a few scattered showers on Sunday. And that's going to arrive late, so you could be dealing with just a few showers during the Panthers game. But other than that, it's going to stay quiet and temperatures will be seasonal, where you should see them for this time of the year.
All right, Alicia. Well, that sounds good. Although I did see that chance for rain on Sunday with the Panthers game. That's a little concerning for Panthers fans. Always a good time to remind you guys to download the First Alert weather app. The QR code is right there. You can scan that, and it's very helpful to see when those showers are coming towards your area.
That's right. You have the radar at your fingertips, and you could see when the shower is going to be headed towards your neighborhood.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us here at the WBTV News Now desk. Have a great rest of your day.